Hey guys, what's up? My name is Vince from LT Upgrades and welcome to my very first video here on YouTube. Well, it's not actually my first video here. I actually uploaded a couple. One actually hit already 100,000 views, but I forgot to log in for that. So I'm making my new channel and it's LT Upgrades, featuring all the upgrades that I'll be doing within the quarantine season. Stay safe, stay at home, and be healthy. Okay, now today we're going to be talking about one of the most affordable 24-inch 75Hz gaming monitors in the market here in the Philippines, and that is the NVISION XC24S curved gaming monitor. Now this comes in black and white colors, and I have to say it's very catchy for its price, lalo na sa ating gustong makatipid at on a tight budget. Now I will be sharing with you the ordering and unboxing experience, my first impressions, my initial review with this monitor, at kung nakatipid nga ba tayo o tayo ba ang tinipid nila. Coming up! I'm sorry for my microphone. I know I'm only using my phone's microphone. I still don't have a microphone. I'm still waiting for it to arrive from NCR, and I'm 1,000 miles away from there. Shout out to my pretty girlfriend na nasa NCR then. You stay safe and I love you. The NVISION XC24S curved gaming monitor is a 24-inch 75Hz VA panel monitor that supports 1080p resolution with HDMI and VGA port selections. Now, it has a 3000R curve and a 5 millisecond response time. Now, I got mine from ACPC for about 4,400 pesos, which I believe is the lowest price entry you can find across the stores in Lazada. And for the price, sino ba naman ang hindi mapapatingin at hindi mapapalingon at hindi mapapa-order nito? Now, I bought this because the screen of my laptop broke and I don't know where to find a compatible screen for my laptop. So, I decided to buy a monitor instead. Now, the item was double bubble wrapped. Now, there were no dents or any sort of damage on the box. And on the inside, the styrofoams are actually pretty secure. Now, that is a good thing. Now, by the way, I ordered my XC24S on May 18 and waited about 14 days for it to finally arrive. When the courier messaged me that it actually arrived in the city, I got excited, but it took them forever to actually deliver the package to my house. So I decided to pick it up myself. I went to the JMRT office and picked up the bloody thing personally. Anyway, when I first opened the box, I saw right away the power supply, the HDMI cable, and the stand for the monitor. And of course the monitor itself, which to my opinion is such a beauty. I knew it was gonna work, although I knew as well that it was gonna be a risk getting it, for the price. But literally, I forgot my frustrations with the delivery the moment I saw the panel for the first time. Attaching the feet to the monitor is simple. All I needed to do is insert it to the dedicated spot at the lower back end of the panel, and it fits quite perfectly. Yeah, birds here. And it's a bit tight, which is good because it makes no room for any wobble when you put it upright. Now, naalala ko yung review ng isang nag-order sa Lazada nitong XC24S, and he actually mentioned there that the stand is wobbling. However, on my unit, it's stable and stood up fine, which actually brings me to the build quality of this product. Now again, it's a 24-inch VA display panel made mostly of plastic except for the stand. Now, I got the black version, and the overall aesthetics is decent for its price range. It's not too cheap looking, it's not too fancy as well, but it's almost premium. That's the thing. And I gotta say, it's pleasing to the eyes, especially if it's turned on. The bezels are very thin And there's this weird curve effect going on the sides that somehow I love. Now, it's a reverse curve going out almost the same as the curved edges on Samsung phones, probably to portray some sort of infinity view, and for some reason I am digging it. Now the panel is noticeably bright. There was no much backlight bleed, and again, it's pleasing to the eyes. Colors are a bit washed out, but it's normal for a VA panel, as they are known not to have very accurate color reproduction. The contrast is kind of fine for me. But again, you cannot do any color sensitive work in this panel. However, if you are a regular user, casual gaming and browsing the web and whatnot, you will enjoy this monitor. The monitor does not produce too much heat. In the front panel and at the back, it's pretty normal. Okay, the only downside I can see here is that the logo in front is pretty annoying. I would really prefer that they did not put that thing there because it's very cheap looking. It's just ordinary paint, as if it's, you know, painted by watercolor by a first grade student. Now they could have opted for something like this old AOC monitor I have. By the way, this is my old setup before. Again, the branding here is very cheap. Now another thing are the buttons. Now they are hard to press, and they are located at the back with no label at all, so you have to kind of memorize them. Oh, I think that's a downside. Now obviously, to cut price, NVISION opted for this type rather than the normal joystick type, actually for the higher end monitors out there. Now overall though, my first impression was a thumbs up. It's a good thing for me, you know, from this setup to a bigger, better monitor setup. It's already very good for me. Now, everything was fine, okay, until I switched. Everything was working fine until I switched the refresh rate to 75 Hz. I noticed substantial ghosting happening, especially when the screen is rendering dark colors. And scrolling up and down would literally diminish the words or images. Now I tried playing an old Call of Duty game and even Fear, and those games are not very, you know, graphic demanding, and my experience was completely horrible. Now that's why after a day I decided to repack the monitor and contacted the store, who fortunately is very accommodating and responsive. By the way guys, easy peasy, they are good people, I can tell you that. It's not the first time that I have ordered from them or bought something from them, and that is why you can take my word for it. I dropped the package at LBC last June 5th. I thought it was only going to take about, you know, another month for the item to be replaced, a new one to be sent over to me.
6.5 hours later.
So it's already 12 a.m. Nakatulog ako sa paghihintay sa LBC. But yeah, it did not only take a month. It took about 2 months for them to refund the item. And I'm happy actually that I got the refund. That was my experience so far. And thankfully, again, I got these from the Easy PC store. But again, it's really a hassle, you know. I could have used the monitor for 2 months, and I could have had a better screen, a bigger screen as well. But sorry to say, I'm still using that AOC monitor right there. So that was my initial review with the NVISION XC24S curved gaming monitor, which I believe is a good buy given that you would be able to check it out on their physical stores. It's not a very high-end monitor. It's very affordable as well. So there would be compromises in terms of the overall quality of the monitor itself. It's better if you plan on buying this, you check their physical stores, or if you plan to buy this locally, it's also fine as long as you would be able to get to the store in case you would have any problems. And also, I do not recommend this among hardcore gamers or yung mga content creators. This only is for casual usage. Believe me, if you are a casual user, again, you will enjoy this monitor. And that is it for the video. I hope this helped you guys in deciding if you are going to buy this monitor, and I hope that you enjoyed the video as well. I would like to thank everyone na nag-stay up until the end of the video. I really appreciate it, and hopefully guys, I would be able to share to you more about my upgrades during the quarantine season. And since hindi na napalitan yung ating monitor and I don't have a good laptop to use again because my Acer PC is broken, instead of buying a gaming monitor, let's just buy a gaming laptop instead. Acer, baka naman. Para may mapanood naman sila on my next review, only here at LT Upgrades. And again, my name is Vince. Until the next upgrade, see ya. See, that's why it's at 59p. But if
What's the
yep guys, it is totally 60p hertz. So we apply that. Let's see if it's a lot smoother. And there you go. Automatically it is a lot smoother. Okay, do you want to keep this settings? Yes, of course. Alright, so far so good. Let's set it up. Oh, it's still there for some reason, I don't know. Yep, it's there, right? It's there. It's weird. Okay,
Bakit?
I'm not getting it. Maybe it's my Acer Predator.
Huh?
Acer Predator. That's the problem.
But I cut
know.
out nga sticker.
Let's go to set. Hold on, let's go back to 775 fresh hertz. Here, this is configuration. Please settings set. Blah 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 blah. We're good. Auto recommended. Okay. No, it should be here. It should be this one right here. Apply. Let's try. Baka at kakayanin ng GPU ko kasi that was on a
Just ghost.
it's kind of doing it, yeah, still. See, it's not very smooth because if I use this on duplicate. Let's try duplicate. If keep changes. See, on my end right there, it's smooth. It's 60, but it's smooth. Okay, it's 60, but it's not very smooth. So let's go back there. Duplicate. Find it.
Show only.
Yan na, 1008.